Man, all right. LDWMMAC. This your boy, the Coach, live on the Coach Show live. Okay. Boy, yes, some people got butt hurt over my last video. Well, I'm here to go ahead and double down. So you raggedy brown rascals can be upset. You can stay upset. But I'm here to double down on you. I'm here to 100% complete double down on you raggedy mouth rascals. The reason being is because I know better. I know better. Okay? See, I'm gonna tell you, this is what people do. People will compare sports that's got similar disciplines in them, like boxing and MMA. A part of MMA is throwing punches. Okay, that's a component of it. And of course, if you take the MMA fighter out of the octagon and put him in a boxing ring, he's completely disadvantaged. In fact, the MMA fighter is almost crippled. He's almost crippled in a boxing ring. When you take the boxer and you stick them into an octagon, the boxer's at a huge disadvantage. The boxer's at a big disadvantage because the boxer don't understand the other arts of MMA. And it's amazing that I have to continue to really just put this out there and explain this to dumb people. Like, you have to explain it because people are so stupid. But I'm gonna break it down to another analogy because of how just silly people think. If you go, okay, for example, me, okay, I do jujitsu. Okay, I'm still a jujitsu white belt. I've been at it now for almost a year. I'm still a white belt. Now, the reason being is because, okay, I only go a couple times a week because of my schedule. And I get that. That's me. I've chosen it. I got so much to do. And Master Tran came up to me. He said, hey, it's going to take you a while to get to the level of black belt at this rate. He told me. He said, I like you. You work hard. He said, but it's going to take you a long time to get to a jiu-jitsu black belt. He said, look, you need to be coming at least 4 days a week. Okay? Coming 4 days a week, and most of the time you're here. He told me, because I asked her, Roger told me. And I said, man, do I need to be in a gi most of the time? And he said, yes. He said, you need to be in a gi. He said, that's how you get your black belt faster. And he said, but at this rate, man, it's going to take you 20 years to get it. And I'm sitting here like, 20 years? He was like, yeah, you're going to have to do more. He said, listen, the minimum is 3 to 5 days a week. He said, that's the minimum. He said 3 to 5 days a week. And then he said, 8 to 12 years minimum. And, I'm sitting here thinking about that, 8 to 12 years. Okay. All right, I'm thinking, he's been a black belt, guys. I'm talking about black belt. Not even talking about how long he's been in jiu-jitsu. He's been a jiu-jitsu practitioner for over 40 years. Okay, he's been a black belt for 30 plus years. Okay? And he's like one of the highest black belts that you can be. He's like one of those grandmaster black belts. I mean, he's extremely high level. Okay? Like he's beyond black belt. I mean, this man got like stripes and everything on his belt, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And he just be in there, man. This dude tapping out black belts. He tapping out other black belts. He tapping out other grandmasters. Like, he's probably one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in the world. He's that good. And I'm talking about, man, he tapping these guys out in like 10 and 20 seconds. He tapped me out in about 5. But see, the thing of it is, though, I'm nowhere near a black belt. And other black belts, he's still tapping them out. That's how good he is. So, me, I had a wrestling background. So me, if I come in here and I tell y'all, oh, okay, well, I wrestle. So in 3 to 4 years, because I got a wrestling background, I only got one component of jiu-jitsu. You do wrestle a little bit in jiu-jitsu, but not much. Because jiu-jitsu and wrestling, they're two different things. But see, people will have you think that because you're on the ground with both of those type disciplines, that they're similar. And so you can learn how to wrestle. Just because you wrestle well, then you can be a great jiu-jitsu practitioner. And I've had people had this argument with me, and I'm like, no, that's not what it means. That don't mean you can be a great jiu-jitsu practitioner. Or just because you're good at judo. That don't mean you can be a great wrestler. Wrestling and judo are two different things. So guys, it's stupid. It's totally dumb. For you to think that Claressa Shields, who possesses one component of MMA, the hands, one component of MMA, and you think that you're going to beat somebody. Amanda Nunes has been a black belt for over 12 years of her career. She's been a jiu-jitsu practitioner for over 20 years. I mean, guys, let that sink in. Amanda Nunes has been practicing jiu-jitsu for damn near 2 decades. Folks, that's a long time to be tapping people out. That's a very long time. It's an extremely long time to be tapping folks out. Guys, and you don't get it. Amanda Nunes has been a wrestler. She's been wrestling for over 12 years. She's been like Amanda Nunes is accomplished. The last thing that Amanda put in her arsenal was striking. That's it. That's the last thing. Like Amanda was wrestling, grappling, and also Amanda has some experience in judo. Lots and lots of experience in judo. She's not as high of a judo practitioner as Valentina Shevchenko or Kayla Harrison, but she understands. She's good enough to go in there and perform. Guys, it'll be dumb. Me, a wrestler, and I can go in there and tap out Master Tran, a guy with 30 plus years of experience on the mat. Really 40 overall, if you include his whole career. It's stupid, isn't it? It's dumb. It's not gonna happen. And folks, we have to start using some common sense. We have to use some common sense. I understand you like a fighter and a person, but we have to use some common sense because the point of this now is just getting stupid. It's getting dumb. And it's like people don't want to rap. Oh, you hating? No, I'm not hating. I'm telling you the truth. If she's stepping there against Amanda Nunes in a 3 to 4 year period, Amanda Nunes is going to break her arm. And Amanda's going to embarrass her. And I'm talking about it's not going to be a pretty sight. Amanda Nunes will go in there and decimate her. This is what I'm trying to explain to all of you. Amanda is going to go in there and decimate her. Just like me, having 10 plus years of experience in wrestling. And I go in there and get tapped out in 5 seconds by Master Tran. Are you serious? But I got 10 years of wrestling. I know how to get to the mat. I know how to operate on the mat. I know how to operate on the ground. That don't mean jack in jiu-jitsu. Just because Claressa know how to use her hands, great. That don't mean nothing in the octagon. Do y'all see how well Brittany Elkin was able to get this fight to the ground? Y'all see how easy it was? And y'all don't think Amanda Nunes is going to be able to get this fight to the ground? Y'all don't think that. Y'all really thinking in the back of y'all little minds, in your raggedy mouth rascal minds, you guys legit think that she's going to go in there, right? And just punch Amanda to death. Like Amanda's just going to sit there and allow Claressa to punch her to death. Like she don't have some of the best octagon IQ in the game. I say the 3 people with the highest octagon IQ in MMA, and I put them in order, is Amanda Nunes, Valentina Shevchenko, Chris Cyborg, okay, Rose Namajunas, and I'm talking about octagon IQ. Octagon IQ. Like how smart you are, how well you make adjustments in the octagon. There's just that, guys. Octagon IQ and boxing IQ is 2 different things. It's totally different. It's not the same aspect. And people are just dumb. Let's warm up. And people are just dumb, and you can't relate the 2. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm talking to people who just choosing to be ignorant. You choosing to be ignorant. And don't nobody care if you mad. Don't nobody care. Look, come do something about it. Come do something about it. Come do something about it, because I tell you what, you ain't gonna like it. And then I tell you people, y'all get upset, go live. See, it's something. You guys never want to, y'all just want to type and type, but you never ever want to debate. You never want to put your debating skills to the test. Y'all don't want to do it because you know I eat you alive. You know I would. I'm doubling down on you. I'm tripling down on you. And anybody wants some, come get some tonight. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come get you some tonight. Any of you people, y'all want it, the phone line's going to be open. Call in, because we're going to talk about this whole topic. Because y'all think somebody hating. No, ain't nobody hating. When somebody told me, man, you wrestled 10 years, you're going to be able to handle Master Tran. When I first walked in, I was like, man, come on. He can't wrestle. Okay. The person wasn't hating on me. They were telling me, look, you don't have enough experience. It's what it is. I'm doubling down, and there's nothing you, especially any of y'all, gonna be able to do about it.